Okay, let me ask you perhaps a difficult question. If your kid gets into a crisis, maybe it's at school, maybe they got their heart broken, maybe they failed a class, maybe they're just feeling completely lost, who will they turn to outside of the family? Who will they feel safe enough to cry in front of, to tell the truth to? This week's big critical question is one that cuts to the heart of your kid's identity, their emotional well being, and their future. The question is this: who do you belong to? And I know the truth is that what we want is for our kids to say, I belong to my family. But that's not how growing up works. Your kids need to find a new group of people to belong to. As painful as that might feel, even with us having a son graduate and go off to college here soon, belonging isn't just a social bonus, a nice to have. It's actually a survival need. Your kid feels it deeply, and they might chase it in the wrong ways and the wrong places. Adolescence is a natural time of separations. It's developmentally appropriate for kids to start pulling away from their parents and their family, their core family, and start looking to their peers for affirmation, approval, and their identity. But here's the catch. It's kind of wild. In their drive to find their people, many kids will settle for something way less nutritious, powerful, substantial. They'll try to fit in. Brené Brown says it like this: fitting in is about becoming who you need to be to find acceptance. Belonging is about being accepted for who you are. It's very different. If we're not careful, kids will shape their identity around who they need to be or feel like they need to be just to get approval, just to find the acceptance that they long for. And that's when things like insecurity, comparison, and performance take over and distort that really healthy identity formation process. Research in adolescent development, including the self-determination theory, shows that what they would call relatedness, relationships, it's that sense of being connected and valued, is one of the core psychological needs that everybody has for healthy development. And it's much more difficult today in the digital world. Kids spend much less time together face to face. Kids see their peers who post something and get more likes and comments than they do. They look at a social profile of a peer of theirs and see that that kid has more followers than they do. That's disorienting. And kids who feel like they belong to a group of people, a team, people especially outside your family, are more resilient, less anxious, and more grounded in who they are. They're not constantly shape-shifting to fit in. They're able to take risks, ask for help, and stay aligned to their values more effectively, even when it's hard. But on the other hand, kids who feel disconnected, they're more vulnerable to loneliness, depression, and chasing approval at any cost. And here's the good news. Parents, you matter. Even though your kid might be pulling away, they still deeply care about what you think. They still need a nest to feel safe and secure in. They might not show it, but they're watching how you respond to this season of life, how you listen to them, how you include them, how you pursue them, even when they push back. You are still their anchor. You're still their mirror, and they need to feel like they belong to you, even as they're out searching for other communities to feel like home. And it can feel, again, disorienting. It can also feel like, we're your people. It means that we don't take silence or distance personally. Take it as a sign. Your kid is searching for belonging. It's appropriate. It's healthy, actually. And you still get to be a part of why they come home. So how do you help your kid answer that question, who do you belong to? Number one, ask them questions. Who are your people? Who are the people who accept you for who you are? Who are the people that you feel like you can be your true self with? Who are the people that you don't feel like you have to shift how you talk or act or behave? It might feel cheesy, but it's an important question from you. Number two, to model it. They need to see it from you. I think it's kind of like math. It doesn't just grow out of thin air. If you want our kids to have healthy relationships, show them what it looks like. Give them an experience of it. And this is particularly true, or I would say applicable, to dads. Dads, you need to show your kids, especially your sons, what healthy friendships look like, where you belong to people outside of your family as well. Build rituals of connection with your kids. Just as they're pulling away, even if it's just a short walk, a late night snack, a shared show that you like to watch. Modern Family, anybody? Those small habits can build a sense of we. And finally, invite their friends to come to your place. Do you remember that growing up? There were some kids' houses, friends' houses that you were not welcome in, and some that you were. Make the choice that your home is the home for other kids to come to create that space for your kid to build healthy relationships where you could also be maybe not in earshot, but at arm's length, providing a safe space for them. Every kid wants to know, who do I belong to? Underneath that is, am I seen? Am I valued for who I am? Do I matter to someone else? Do I add value to anybody else's life? So this week, start asking your kid, who are your people? Who do you belong to? And allow those seeds to grow, because it's one of the most foundational ingredients to build a meaningful life.